Okay, so today we're gonna start our first topic. You have already studied that before, I think, in grade 9, but it's a part of the IP program, so we're gonna start now, officially gonna start, so please be ready to take notes. Anyone heard of distance and midpoint? Do you know the distance between 2 points? Have you heard of it? The coordinate. So for example, if I have any 2 points, so this point and this point, and then I said find the distance between those 2 points. Do you have an idea how to do it? Do you remember? Could you recall? No. If you don't, it's okay. We're gonna do that now. Frozen. So we'll start with an example here. Can you guess, like, for example, if I have those 2 points, I have their coordinate, 5, 3, and -2, 6. Can you guess what is the distance between those 2 points? So distance should be in centimeters or meters, right? You remember that, yeah? So, for example, over here by unit, I don't know what the unit is, but how can we measure the distance though? No idea? Okay. You can triangle, you mean? Okay. So, do you remember Pythagoras? How can Pythagoras help me here? So I'm gonna make it a bit ugly, but if I want to and then I'll try to measure the distance here. Do you remember the Pythagoras now? Okay, what the Pythagoras theorem says? A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A squared, how much is it here?
7.
You can count them, right? 5. Like from 5 to -1, right? How much is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
49.
And this one, how much is it gonna be? The A. So this is the B, for example. This is the A. How much is the A? From 3 to 6, right? The number here is 6. So it says 3, right? Okay, now how can I use the Pythagoras here?
7.
A squared plus B squared will give me the C squared, which is the distance. So C squared here is the distance, right? Okay, so how much A squared?
49.
9. 3 squared or 9. B squared is 49, right? Equal to C squared. Okay, so plus them, we're gonna have 58 equal to C squared, root both sides. C is gonna equal to root 58. About how much is it? 58, how much? About 7, no, 7, no, it's not, yeah, it's 8, yeah, 7. 7.7, about that, okay? Around that number. Do you remember Pythagoras? Is it hard, the Pythagoras? No? So, does it make sense here to draw the triangle? Just okay? Okay, cool. Next, we're gonna do, okay, let me erase the rest. Okay. So this distance between 2 points, any 2 points, x1, x1, y1, x2, y2, given by the following formula. Now if I go back to this one, I go back to this one, let's call, instead of numbers, let's call them x1. So x1, y1, and x2, y2. Okay? So how can I find the distance between those 2 points? Do you remember when I draw and I count, right? So when I count it, it's kind of making the difference between the x1 here. When I count horizontally, I count the x's, right? When I count vertically, I count the y's, right? So this is the y's. So how to find the distance? I'll make it x1 minus x2 and y1. So for A will be equal to x1 minus x2, and y will be equal to, or B here, because of Pythagoras, equal y1 minus y2. Correct or not? So when I count the B here, when I count the A, I did it, all the x's, counted the x's. For I did it for y, I count the y's, right? When I do it for B, sorry. So this is A, this is B. So let's change it again with Pythagoras. So Pythagoras theorem says A equals equal to c squared. Now the distance, I will call it with d. So I'll change this to make it d squared. Okay? A squared, how much? It's x1 minus x2 squared. Again, we have a squared, right? Plus y1 minus y2 squared. So it's the same number, but here c, so c equal to distance. Distance for d. So I change A with x, x1 minus x2. I change B with y1 minus y2. I change C with the distance, which is d squared. So here plus c squared, I make it d squared. Here a squared, I make it x minus 1, x minus 2 squared. And B, y1 minus y2 squared as well. Now how to find the distance alone, not distance squared? So I can root both sides, right? They're the same, we did it here, right? So I'll do it again. So D will equal to x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. That's the formula. Does it make sense? So it's all connected back to the Pythagoras theorem. So it did not come from thin air. So as you see, the formula again, the distance is the same, exactly the same. It's come from Pythagoras. It's not a new law that people has created. They just follow another theory. Make sense? Any question? Okay. Need more time to write it down. Can I move? Okay. Can you try it now on your own? I want you to find the distance between those 2 points using the same formula. We just write it down right now. Again, you don't have to go through all of that, you can memorize it. But if you fail to memorize it, you know you can use Pythagoras to bring the law again. And by the way, in the IB formula booklet, it's mentioned, so you don't have to memorize it. So it's just there, you can read it from the booklet, use it. Please work together, make it in pair. This one, discuss with your friends and solve it together. Okay, start working together with your friends to solve the exercise on the board. Root of 10. What is, yeah, 3.1. So you want to do? تخيلوا تقول 1 1 يعني يعطي باقي تسمي مثلا هاي اكس 1 هذا هاي 1 تسمي هاي 1 اذا بدك هاي 1 1 بدك تسمي هاي 1 1 بس تعوض واحد شو تساعد هاي لانه هو الاكثر اكثر على اسنان اذا بدك تسمي بوزيتيف يبقى التربيع سين واحد سين Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. In IB exam, with paper 1, you're not allowed to use calculator. So if you write it through 10, it's okay. You'll get the full score. In paper 2, you will have to use calculator, so you should find it in decimals. Done? Are you done? Yeah, okay. Let's go through the formula again. So which one should I call x2, x1? Which one should I call, which number is x2, x1? I got 4 numbers here, right? So which one is the x2, for example? Which one of those? 6. Okay, you can do 6. And x1 is going to be 3. Can we do the opposite? We can. Why? Because we have squared. Excellent. So, because, for example, if I use 3 minus 6, negative 3. Negative 3 squared is 9. Or, if I do 6 minus 3, positive 3. Positive 3 squared is 9. 9, the same number, right? At the end, I'll have the same number. Okay, so we'll use 6 and 3, 6 minus 3. For the y's, 5 minus 4, or 4 minus 5 is the same. Squared. So I'm going to have 9, 3 squared, negative 1 squared. And 3 squared is 9, plus 1 squared is 1, which is root 10. Root 10 is about 3.1. If you don't try this, it's okay. And all the time, try to use approximately. Use this symbol. So even if a little bit wrong, they will tolerate with you. Okay? If you don't have calculator, you can write this symbol about approximately. Okay. Any questions? Any question? No? Okay. Okay. Let's see which group are gonna finish first. Let's start. So again, you can work in a group of 2 minimum, but you cannot work alone. You should talk with your friends. Bring your chair here. You can work with them. Yeah, bring your table. Okay. You can divide the work if you want among each other. So one find the distance here, and one find the distance there. By the way, what is isosceles mean? Isosceles means a triangle which has two equal sides, right? So this triangle is isosceles. I have two sides are equal. Now from this, I want to see, is it isosceles or not? So I need to find if two sides are equal or not, if two distances are equal or not. Make sense? Okay, Tom, you can divide the work, you can work together.
Okay.
Let's see which group will finish first. Huh? How come we did it so fast?
I do B, C, B, C, C. So I need to find which two sides are equal, right? So I need to find the two distances are equal. So for example, I'll start with A and C, see how much the distance is. Then I'll check B and C, for example. And yeah, and then I'll see are they equal or not. If they're equal, then okay, those two sides are equal, and then it's isosceles. Because the first one, if you with me, is it 5? So here is 1. 4 minus negative 5. So in the formula, I have a minus 1 is the number here, so not negative is going to be positive. So 5 plus 4 plus 5 is going to be 9. Great. Good job. Not the same, right? Okay, here what you do? Here you did A and C, right? A and B. Okay. A and C. This one. So 5 to 2. Okay. This one A, B, right? This one is A, C. Okay. Actually, A, C, and C should be equal, should be the same. So here we make mistakes. Let's see. Negative 3 is positive 1, okay, correct. 4, positive 5, okay, correct. 9 is 1, it's 85, okay. Then 5, 2. Okay, so they're equal, right? So it's isosceles. Next one. A, C, B, C, same. Yep, so it's correct. Good. Isosceles. Okay, excellent. Good job. Excellent, everyone. Okay, so again, we will start with finding two sides which has the same distance. So which side will you choose here? So I did AB first. I got root 68. Okay. I did A and C. You know how to do it, right? A and C, for example. Okay, I'll do A and C. A, we got negative 1 minus negative 3. So minus negative 3. Don't forget the two minuses here, okay? The number is negative 3 and we have a minus, okay? So it's gonna be positive 2. And negative 5, negative 4, it's gonna be negative 9. Square them and plus them, 85, right? Next one, I do BC. Again, BC, here B and C. So negative 1 minus 5, and then negative 5 minus 2. Negative 5 minus 2. And then I'll get negative 6 squared plus negative 7 squared, which is root 85. Can I see any two same answers? The same distance. Which one has the same distance? AC and BC, right? So since those two sides are equal, then the triangle is isosceles. Isosceles mean two equal sides, yeah? Like this side equal to this side mean it's isosceles. Clear? Very hard or okay? Can you manage that? Okay. It's not hard, still. You're still warming up. Okay. Okay. Midpoint. Okay, sorry. The same example. If I want to find the midpoint, if I want to find the point, for example, here. What is this point here? How much is it? What is the coordinate of this point? What are the coordinates of this point? Yes? So, do you remember the midpoint or the average? What is the average of anything? So, what is the average of the two x's here? How can I write it? Okay, but no, in general, what is the average? If I have three numbers, like 3, 4, and 6, what is the average of those two numbers? How can I find the average? Plus them and divide by their number, right? So 3 plus 4 plus 6 divided by 3. 1, 2, 3, right? Here for x, what is the average of x? It's x1 plus x2 divided by 2, right? And for y, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is the average. And this is the midpoint. That's the formula for midpoint. Can you guess how much is the midpoint here if I want to calculate for this example? Negative 2 plus 5, 3. So it's 3 over 2, right? For x. Y 6 plus 3, 9. 9 divided by 2. If you want, you can make it decimal, up to you. If you give it like this, it's okay.
No problem. Finish. Done. I'm going a bit fast because we have studied that before. Okay, we still have the answers there, so I'm gonna move to the next one. Okay. So use the red there. Okay, so this is the formula. It's the average. So we divide plus them and divide by their number. Now it's your time to shine. This one we'll use it for 2 weeks, I think. So we don't have to finish. We don't have any homework yet. Okay, but I'll give it for 2 weeks. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. First base is just to have a look at the functions. Okay, heroes. Okay, I want you to go to this page. This is the 4th page. So the first 4th page, you do it with your friends. 5th page, you do it on your own. It's so easy. So I want you to work in group. The first page, page number 4, work with your friends. Page number 4, I want to check yourself. Do it alone. And I will check. I will roam around and check your work. Sorry? Yeah, okay, it's written 2 and 3. Because I make collection of worksheets, it's not like from one source. So, yeah, page, this page. Yeah, this one. You can work together, like work together. The next page, do it alone.
easy ones. So, what is 24?
โน้ตยกกำลังใจดีการจะให้นวล
Done?
แล้วเขาตอบเหมือนกันได้ ของอันนี้มันลบคูณลบใช่ไหมก็เลยเป็นบวกของยูธรรมดาอยู่แล้วที่คูณสองของเป็นบวกเดี๋ยวบ้าน
Okay. You can go on, yeah, good. And if you're done, you can do the next pages. You will do IB? Okay. You're not? If you're not, okay, can I stay here today? Well, later can we show this in Miguel's class? So this will do it all IB. Yeah, here. So, are you always home? Oh, okay. You're IB, okay, so here. So we discussed, like, go through it. I will come to you. I'll just stay around you. If you don't have an idea, I'll come to you. Okay, I asked you to participate. They were asking you this. Do you remember the steps? The steps between 2 points. Okay. So this is the formula, right? Can you see the formula? It's an obvious for you. Like under the root, x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. This is the distance. No, this is the midpoint. Okay. I'll go ahead. Okay, everyone can keep working. Sorry? Yeah, okay. Serious. It's better to use pencil so you can erase it. Okay, please. So this is the formula. It's mentioned in the booklet, yes. It's mentioned in the booklet, IB booklet. You can write it here, the formula, yeah. I'll explain it though in class. Okay. Do you remember Pythagoras? What is Pythagoras theorem? A squared plus b squared, right? Equal to c squared. So the distance is c squared, right? So I'll call it d instead. It's c squared or d. It's any symbol. D stands for distance, right? Okay. So it's a squared plus b squared equal to d squared, right? Equal to d squared. Okay. Now b squared, how much is it? So
I'm counting the x's, right? So it's actually it's x2 minus x1 is for the a squared. And I'll have it squared because the a squared here. And for b, I'll do it, okay. How much do I get in these? I count the y's, right? I count from 1, 2, 3, right? Which is 6 minus 3 here. For this 3, 6 minus 3, right? So I'm taking the difference of the y's. So y2 minus y1 squared equals b squared. Now how to make d alone? I'll write it again. I'll root both sides, right? This is the same formula I showed you before. It's the same, exactly the same formula I showed you before. Right? Yeah, that's all.
It's just like easy, but you made it so complicated.
I made it so complicated?
It's actually so like
Yeah, I don't.
simple, but then when you
No,
write
but like
out, it's so
to understand where it comes from, because at first you saw me like what's that?
I'll tell you how to do that.
Yeah, when you saw the formula, it was like,
That's not
okay. I was talking just with them. Sorry, I was my voice was not. Sorry. Hey, Bruno. Hello, guys. Are you done? Yeah. Say. What do you mean, practically? Well, it's here it is already. You mean for the negative test, right? Yes. It should be negative. Because this one's like this is let's say this is like the negative 10 will be, for example, she will be the positive 10. You're not the same, not the same person.
Oh, the distance between the. So you can teach us.
After that will be positive.
You're gonna teach us that again.
Ignore the minus because minus is a different person. Negative 10 is a different person.
Oh, okay, even if they're wrong. It's not like if you keep finding it, different people don't understand.
Like negative.
See this thing.
Yeah.
Sir, Ibrahim, can I?
Your teacher's not here.
Hey, wait! Are you telling me you guys missed most periods? No, we were in the.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it? Coming with me?
Okay.
So what was it?
You're taking IB though, right? You're taking IB.
No problem.
Okay.
Does
We'll
that
have
change?
more chairs next time. This time, can you ask for Ms. Nafilda? You can get a chair from there. Really? Yeah.
No,
Hold on.
what is it?
2, it's okay. If you leave it under the root, it's okay as well.
Hard question.
Okay. What again? Who do you pick? Who's your captain? Who's your co-captain? Who do you pick? Like in grade, in grade 11.
You're the technology.
So, finisher, green, blue, then yellow, right? Yellow, then red.
Okay.
You better deter conservative.
We're doing distance between 2 points. We're doing those 2 pages. Ignore the first 2, we'll go back to that later.
Don't have enough copies. We'll do this.
So you can work on a white paper, I'll give you provide white paper to do. We'll do those 2 pages. Just this time, like just this time.
What happened?
For recording.
Oh yeah, that's right. Go there.
Okay, great job everyone. Done?
You want to say uno?
Excellent.
No way. No, I
Here's
have
a
to
little bit.
Here it should be minus negative 10. Here it is 10.
Minus negative 7 will be positive, right? So this
No
will
one
be
else forgot.
an eight.
Everyone else forgot why you.
8 squared is gonna be 60.
I can't give you.
64.
You got your right.
What do you want?
That's all.
ขึ้นบ้านรักกันมากเลยชอบใส่ใจเนาะ
Rich boards, or just to have fun with it.
Sorry.
Don't have sure.
For this, right?
Yuri. Right?
So that plus 1. We'll do that later.
Nah, I like being in it.
That's all.
Because this is the equation.
I'm not gonna be.
I'll witness the one that you will
Yesterday we
Get more air.
like when it flies over the line, that means
What are they gonna
change should be 0.
Sports.
That's correct.
Wait, Jerry.
ทราบบอกไหมบอกว่าทำไทยเยอะ
9, not 2, 9, not 2, 2,
แม่กะทำหัวใจกับพ่อ
we done with that. Here and here together. Here and here together. So you write negative 9 minus 12.
Okay, where can we have that recording?
Later? Yeah, sure. I'll share. Yeah, I'll share. I'll post it on YouTube. I'll send you the link. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay.
We use that
Do you remember the Do you remember the distance between 2 points? So, for example, okay, I'll kind of put it here. Let's have this point, for example, and this point. If I want to find the distance between them, it's by centimeter, right? So, what I did, I tried to create a right triangle. Do you remember Pythagoras? So it's a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. Now the c squared is the distance I want to find. Yeah.
C squared is the distance, and A squared will be counting from here to here, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be y squared, y1 minus y2 squared. And for x, for this line, the b is gonna be counting all the x's, right? So I'm gonna do x1 minus x2. The name is no problem. So for example, you can make the x squared first, y squared there. You can make it y2 minus y1 or y1 minus y2, the same square. This is Pythagoras. Now, how to find d alone? I would root both sides, right? Yeah, so here I would remove the root for d, but here it will stay the same. So this is the formula. So y1 minus y2 squared plus x1 plus x2 squared. That's the formula.
It's the same formula.
The same formula. Exactly.
Is it like homework?
No, it was like in the class, during the classroom. But now it comes up already. So I'll print more for you next time. I'll give it to you later. You can practice. They finish it in 10 minutes.
When are you gonna post that?
Yeah. Maybe today or tomorrow. I'll share it with you.
We can't use calculator in this class.
Yes. Yeah. Everyone, by the way. Okay.
Okay, so for example, this side is
Like you make mistakes with changing the yeah, take it home. We'll solve this for 2 weeks. So we keep working. For 2 weeks, we're gonna. Later? Okay.
this one.
Yeah, I'll share that. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much. Please bring calculator all the time. There's techniques you're gonna use for IB. Okay. Did anyone talk to you about calculator? I mean, the sooner you have it, the better, because every unit it has some techniques in it. It's better to have this calculator, which can draw function. So this one can draw function. The other one cannot draw function. So if you're taking IB exam, if you're taking IB course, you need this calculator. It's called DDT.
Next year.
Oh, we still need it.
When I'm in grade 12.
Yeah.
Today, right now.
Oh yeah, today.
Because in AA we have paper 2 in the exam. Paper 1 you cannot use calculator. Paper 2 you should use calculator. If you go to the exam without calculator, you cannot pass. I guarantee that.
What about the same IB course?
So,
Sorry.
It's the same.
Same. You will take paper 1 and paper 2.
I still have to take the exam?
Yeah, you have to take the same exam. But you will not take, for example, the other subjects.
ไม่ได้ของอยู่
That's all. That's all.
ต่อ
But like the subject itself, no.
ปีหน้าปีห
oh,
น้า
what's my one?
Okay, thank you everyone. I'll see you next class. If you have any questions, please reach me out. Thank you everyone.
The second value.
See you
ไม่
next
ไม่ตาย
class.
จะตายทำงานใครไม่ได้วัน
Whichever one you want, 1 and 2. Give me 1 and 2.
ไม่ไม่สามารถ